Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a regular plan with me in my Erin Condren Vertical Neutral for the week of August 2nd through August 8th, and I'm using the Zoo 2021 kit from Sweet Kawaii Design, and I'm pairing in this Simply Gilded washi, which is the one I used from this current week that we were on, and I'm just so in love with like the nude natural colors. I don't know what it is because everyone's into it. I don't know if that's why I'm into it or not, but I'm going to start by putting down the bones of my kit. And by that, I just mean the headers, checklist, date covers, bottom washi, sidebar, like pretty much anything that is like my typical standard. I do this every single week. That's what I'm going to start off with. I do want to apologize again that this video is also a speed through voiceover, but if you watched my last video, you guys know that my son got hand, foot, and mouth from daycare, and it honestly was not nearly as bad as it could have been, but it was still a bit of a rough experience here at the house. Today is currently Saturday, July 31st, and it is about 7 o'clock at night. He went down to bed a little after 6:30. And I jumped straight into editing this video because it takes forever to download to my computer and then upload. But he woke up this morning fever-free. He stayed fever-free. I want to say somewhere about this afternoon he started getting like a low-grade fever. It's like right about 100. So definitely not high by any means at all. But yeah, poor guy. Today, because he woke up feeling pretty good and without a fever, we were trying really hard to get him back kind of on a routine, as opposed to like sleeping all day whenever he wanted to and not really eating anything. Like, so today we kind of tried to push him back on his schedule he had maybe about like a month ago, because like the week prior to him getting sick, we were transitioning to a 1-year-old schedule, specifically for daycare's purposes of 1 nap a day and no bottles. I mean, we weren't doing no bottles, but we were decreasing formula for sure and introducing whole milk. And I don't know, now it's just confusing because I don't want to make him miserable and I need to make sure that he's staying hydrated. But we're kind of reverting back, and I think once we get him back to feeling good, we can then go back to the 1-year-old schedule. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just literally every day, I'm just like, oh, we'll try this today and we'll see what happens. But anywho, this is my last week, kind of. I mean, even work kind of starts this week. It's our back to school in service and a couple of other things, but really low key, like baby stepping into work, I guess. If you don't know, I am an occupational therapist, but I do work in the school-based setting. I work for 4 rural school districts in Kansas, near Kansas City, and that's what I do Monday through Friday. So I have off in the summers, and it's super nice. But the school year is starting, and so that means work is starting, and I'm not ready. So I was going to use the Aloha State of Mind, the Hawaii themed kit for this week, and then I saw that I had the Zoo kit, and I just, for some reason, it was just calling my name. I don't know why, but it's super cute nonetheless, so we went with it. This week, we have a couple of things going on. Like I mentioned, work is kind of stepping in. And right now we're just kind of playing it by ear with Jensen and how he's feeling. I guess with hand, foot, and mouth, like as soon as they start feeling better and are fever free, like they're good to go back to daycare. So I mean, even with the 100-degree temp today, he wouldn't have been sent home from daycare. It's not considered a fever technically. So I think the plan is for him to go back on Monday, but I'll just kind of see how he's feeling. And I don't work Monday, so I can definitely go get him if I need to. Right now, I'm going to go down to a 3-heart checklist. It's kind of been my jam lately. I don't know why. I have no idea, because sometimes it kind of messes up the rest of the layout for the week, or for the day, I guess. But I didn't run into too much trouble this week with the layout. I mean, you're going to see. There's a couple of times, and I'll try and remember to talk about it when we get to it. But so I just took my X-Acto knife and a ruler. Thank you, Darshell, for showing me that. I mean, I'm sure I've seen it I think several people do it, but I remember to do it now because she showed me in one of her videos, and it makes it super easy. You can cut all of the checklists all at the same time, and they're, as long as you lay the ruler down straight and you keep your X-Acto knife pressed up against it, like they're all going to be cut the same. So that makes it really easy to cut across. There's been so many times though, I've done it on camera too, where I'll go to cut it and definitely get caught on something, or my blade goes askew, and then they're all crooked, and it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna do that 3-heart checklist. I don't know if it's because I've been liking putting more things down in my day. I don't know. The 3 hearts just aesthetically looks good when you get the whole week set up. But I don't know. So I'm getting ready to show you guys my daily planner that I got. It's from the Penny Pages. It's super cute, and I don't know why all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'll show you guys this, and I'm gonna get caught up on my things, and I'm checking things off. I don't why in the middle of a plan with me. I think I was just so excited to show you guys my new planner and how I've been setting it up. I mean, this was like day 2, but it's super cute, super functional for me. I was kind of explaining now what I'm doing with it. I'm pointing to the Jensen time because, like I said, I'm going back to work. So we are trying to dial back the time slowly that we get Jensen up in the morning so that I can get him to daycare and get to work on time. And then I go into more detail in my last bonus video where I set up the October monthly subscription kit from Sweet Kawaii Design in this planner. But I'm tracking social media, reading, working out, time-specific things, birthdays, it's kind of like a hodgepodge of things, but I'm really excited for it, and I think it's going to work out. Like today, there's not anything on my planner, and that's okay. Like, I don't need every day to look fancy and cute by any means, but I'm going to finish putting down these headers here. And I think I was having one of those days because several of the last ones end up being crooked. So I do remember that I have to go back and fix them. And I think sometimes it bothers me more days than others. And this was one of the days where it definitely was, especially on the last end, because I couldn't decide if I was going to end up using the weekend banner or not. I don't believe it that I did because it was green, and you can notice that Saturday is green. So where I usually put the weekend banner, which is right over those 2 headers that I just put down, I don't like it when they're the same color as one of the weekend colors. Like with the strawberries from the Strawberry Delight kit, the color of the strawberry is the same as Saturday, but because I don't know, that one didn't bother me. But this one, the style of the weekend banner, I just didn't want it to be the same. See, yep, I'm realizing that they're a little crooked and I'm going back to fix them. But I didn't like, I don't know, just the style. It's just the simple banner one. Um, I don't like them when they're the same color. I thought about it, and then I decided against it. Why I had one lone habit tracker already there, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm having to bump that up just a little bit more than I normally would. I usually use that line as a guide, but I had to bump it up because the bottom washi, I had to bump that up because my Erin Condren is not printed very well. There's been several instances throughout the year so far where I've had spacing issues with the right side of the page and the left side of the page not being printed the same as far as like the placement of the ink actually on the paper. So when I put down my bottom washi, if I were to do it in the same spot on the left side that I did the right side, it doesn't always match up, and sometimes it's been off significantly. So this is just one of those times where I had to bump it up just a little bit so that it could match on both sides. I used that Sun This Week sticker from the kit, and I love that Tasia had been throwing those in. I think I was trying to talk about this in one of my Plan With Me's recently, but I love that Tasia does tiny changes in her kits. And by that I mean, like, in this kit, it's the new typography style. that's such a minor change. Like the typography itself says the same thing. It's just stylized a little bit differently. And I don't know, I like it when it's changed a little bit. I did put that little turtle there that says Shell Yeah, I think is what it says. That's where I track my steps. So I thought that was a good alternative to putting a steps typography sticker down. And then right now I'm trying to find like a tinier, smaller sticker for reading. And I just went with one of the emojis because it kind of fit perfectly right there. As far as things that I'm tracking in my habit tracker, it's the same as it has been. I want to track the days that I read. I want to track the days that I post to my planner Instagram, which, guys, I think this is going to be the first week that I hit every single day in a very long time of actually posting planner content and not just cute pictures of Jensen, which I know you guys all love, but it's also my planner Instagram, so I want to try and keep it on theme. And then the days that I do my memory planner on that day. Today's not one of them. I'm just saying it now. I'll have to get caught up on that tomorrow or possibly even Monday at this point. Right here in the video, I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and use the larger size of the Simon in the Bathtub stickers to mark down Jensen's bath nights, or if I was going to use a header and then one of the regular size ones. I actually think it's itty bitty. The regular size is the larger size, the one that I'm using right here. So I have them in all three sizes. The teeny weeny does not have Simon in the tub, I believe. I believe it's just the Bath and the Little Duck, like in the tub. I'm trying to find a day that I have it in there, but I don't think I have it on here in my planner right now. But yeah, anyway, we usually do Jensen's bath nights Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This week I thought was going to be messed up, but it ended up not being. So the week that I'm planning for, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, should be just fine. And then now I can go into day by day. I was looking there to see if I had any bills due, because I usually do bath night bill dues day by day, and I don't have any bills due this week. They were all like the day before and the day after the week happened. Oh wait, no, now I gotta put down, see, even I forget. Even when I'm planning, I forget this too. I have been tracking my workouts Monday through Friday on a quarter box. I don't know if that's going to change when work starts picking back up again or not, because it's likely that I will spread my workouts to be all 7 days of the week so that I'm not having to spend 30 to 40 minutes in the evening after Jensen goes to bed doing my workouts. Instead, I can kind of share the wealth on Saturday and Sunday. But I'm also uncertain after this week if I will be redoing one of these in a different phases, what I'm going to be doing with my running. I just haven't decided how I'm going to proceed with my workouts following this week because I will be done with the 5K phase that I'm in. So that's kind of up in the air at this point, and it's kind of perfect timing, I guess, and also not perfect timing because work is starting up. So I'm afraid that if I don't have a good solid routine going, that it'll be the first thing to kind of leave. And I've done really well with this workout program collectively since I found out that I was pregnant and started using this workout program. So I don't know. You guys are going to be my motivation to keep going because someone will say, no, Kayla, remember, you were using your workout stickers and now you're not, so what's going on? So hold me accountable. I am trying to pull in Water the Plant sticker. And I kept flipping pages and talking and not actually finding the page that I was looking for because I kept forgetting what I was looking for. But I promise you, I'm literally looking for the water plant stickers, which is in my cleaning section, and I've passed it several times. And then I'm like, oh, well, I need a trash sticker. I guess I'll grab that while I'm here. And there we go. Got the water the plant stickers. I need one for Monday and one for Thursday. Like, this is where my head was at. I knew the second that I went on my Insta stories on Thursday. Well, I knew from the moment that Jensen woke up. I just had this feeling that I was going to have to go pick him up from daycare. But I got on Insta stories that day and I was like, I'm going to film 2 plan with me's for you guys today because I can, because Jensen's going to daycare and I have the time to do that. every time I do that, something happens and I have to go do that. The last time I did that, Jensen got an ear infection and was super sick. And so now, like, I just need to shut my mouth. But anyway, I put that half box down at the bottom of the day on Monday for Jensen's swim. We're going to try as long as he's feeling well. Um, I don't know, and he's not contagious and he's good, then we'll go to swim. And then I put in the $2 Tuesday typography. Here's the Freebie Friday typography and the little Instagram sticker. It's just a hard habit to break. I don't know. I don't necessarily need those in here because I have it in my daily planner, but I've done $2 Tuesday and Freebie Friday in my planner like this for so long. I don't know. It feels weird to go without it. And then randomly, because my brain was working like this, I went and put down a daycare sticker on Friday, and that was more for me to remember that daycare is closed that day. So 2 days a year, daycare does an in-service, and they close down, which it's, I don't know, it's kind of crappy. I don't like it. I get it, I just don't like it. Because they're not days ever that I'm off work. I mean, this Friday it is, but like last year it wasn't. So we had to get some extra help, which ends in that day. But I mean, this time it's not a big deal. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, so I put that in there, but I'm gonna write underneath it in cursive like closed. So let's say like daycare closed once it's all done. But obviously I don't do that in the before the pin spread. I struggled with a layout for Tuesday that I liked because I do not like putting full boxes side by side. I just don't. I always try and stagger, but I was having such a hard time because other than having dinner at my dad's house, we don't have plans on Tuesday. At least not yet. In my mind, I couldn't think of anything. So I sat here for a good while, like trying to figure out how could I move Monday around? Could I squeeze in a little bit of space there? Like, how could I make this work? And ultimately, I do believe that I pull in a header and a cloud. And yeah, I actually do it twice in this spread. So the plain white cloud that you're going to see is a sticker that used to be in every one of the weekly kits. It used to be with utensils, like a knife and a fork, I think. With the intention of it, you could put it down in your bottom washi and kind of do some layering for meal tracking. Tasia went away with that style because she switches her kits up quite often, but she went away with that style a long time ago. But that cloud is like the perfect freaking size to do this, to put it over a header to block out that line and then layer some icon either to the left or the right, like depending on where you put the cloud, and then right in the cloud, and it's so freaking cute. So I used to save and hoard all of the clouds. I am almost out of clouds, and I'm very sad because I love using the clouds, which is why it has been on the last couple of freebies that I've had for being on Tasia's PR team. Like, we get to pick out the stickers on our freebie, and that is why I have done it. It's been purely selfish, so that I could have some clouds. Wednesday, I do have back to school in service, and it does go all day. Actually, usually it doesn't actually go all day. We're usually done a little bit early, but I think I'll probably get Starbucks in the morning, and that's why I'm putting George underneath, because I feel like Starbucks is way more important than my back to school in service, because if I don't have caffeine going into that in service, I'll cry. Like, it's not that I have to have Starbucks necessarily, but I need caffeine going into those. A lot of the stuff does not apply to me as an OT in the school-based setting. It's a lot more to do with the teachers than it does me as a related service. So sometimes it gets so kind of boring, and I space out really bad. But that's all I had planned for Wednesday. Thursday, as you can see, like I wanted to use that alligator to block out the two lines, but the full box on Thursday is that alligator. So to put it on the Thursday and Friday, I couldn't do it. So I put it on Saturday and Sunday, and I do like it there better anyway. It almost looks like he's kind of swimming in the water. I don't know, I kind of like it that way anyway. So here goes my second cloud of the day, and I do believe that I'm just mimicking the layout that I had, or something similar to what I had on Tuesday. I can't quite remember exactly how Tuesday looked now, but mimicking somewhat the same, if not the same. Going on to Friday, like I said, daycare's closed, so I'll have Jensen with me all day. We talked about going out and meeting my husband for lunch while he's at work. We also talked about my husband potentially taking that day off and hanging out with us, but I don't think that is going to happen because he was just in Texas all week for work, not this last week, but the week before, and he took a day off before he left to hang out with me all day. Oh, no, I do have something on Thursday. I have a Zoom meeting for work. That's it. That's all I have. Anyway. So I don't think he's going to take the day off with us on Friday. Maybe get off early, but he's also gotten off early a lot of Fridays this summer too. So I don't know. I'm not counting on it. So depending on the weather, I'm hoping Jensen and I can maybe do something with Darshell and Johnny. We were supposed to hang out with them on Friday, but with Jensen being sick, that just didn't happen. So as long as Jensen's feeling well, I put that day off sicker, guys, but I'm going to move it. So it was, I guess, more of a placeholder than anything, because then I realized that I'm not like that there at all. And then I'm going to move things around to space it out. But anyway, I'm hoping that we can do something with Darshell and Johnny, because summer's kind of winding down, and we haven't gotten to see them all too much this summer. It kind of feels like the weeks that we could, Jensen was sick, or they had something going on, so it just hasn't worked out super well. The Flea and Tick sticker is from Little Pitty Paper, but I'm going to move that to, it's supposed to be on Friday. I put it on Saturday by mistake. It's actually supposed to be Friday, and then I was like, oh, I can't fit that there with that workout typography, so I moved it up to the top of Thursday, and that's honestly when it should be anyway. Giving it to them a day early is not the end of the world. I don't think. I mean, someone tell me if I'm very, very wrong, but I think it's fine. We don't have plans for Saturday or Sunday at this point, so I'm just slapping down some functional stickers. I'm just being honest, trying to use what I have, because I did have a full box, half box, and quarter box in the color for every single day. I do think that we are nearing the end of this plan with me, and I know that I'm going to share with you guys at the end, but by the time you guys see this, I got to make sure that it goes up late enough so that I don't ruin anything. But Tasia did ask me to come back and be part of the PR team this time, and guys, that is not expected every single time to be asked back. It's just happened that way, and I've been forever grateful every single time she asks me to come back. But this time, fall is my favorite season, and it is Tasia's as well. I think it's pretty much all of us on the PR team. It's our favorite season. So the stickers are just so, excuse my language, but they are so badass in the fall. So that is my new freebie if you have not seen it yet already, but I am in love. She made the football TV for me in the Dallas Cowboys colors, and I just love everything about this freebie. All of the freebies are coffee cups this time, and they are so freaking cute. So good luck, get a PR bingo. It really is truly one of my favorite things to see when they're all together and someone has collected all of them. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and comment below what you guys are doing this week. So, alright, bye guys.